There he is! There's my favorite white boy!
I like
And the last time we'll be able to see him. Oh. Ow! That had to fucking hurt.
Ow.
Yeah. Damn, the video's still being choppy for whatever reason.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna mention it this
because of all
time.
these bugs.
No, it's so yeah, that's absolutely choppy.
Yeah, it's happening on my end as well. I'm not sure. It was like that for the previous episode too. I just didn't want to mention anything.
All of us didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, we all didn't want to say anything.
I'm
but...
gonna be honest, I was just not paying attention the first time around.
Don't worry, viewers.
Of course you guys are playing fucking Zenless Zone Zero.
Yeah.
Don't worry, viewer. There was nothing happening with your device. It's just our video being shitty.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have to play through the Photos app and not movies and TV. Yeah. But anyways, hopefully you can still make out through the choppiness the final boss of Resident Evil 4 Remake. Yep, this is it. Welcome to the final part of the Resident Evil 4 Remake playthrough.
Oh, he's got the big weakness eye.
Can you tell where you're supposed to shoot?
Oh my god. I see he hasn't changed much, kind of.
Kind of. He's a lot more stronger and more resilient than in the original.
I'm talking more about in terms of looks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's still... Really, the only radically different change in the boss's designs in the remake was the Salazar boss fight. Because that one's just completely different all around.
And I wasn't even there for that, so... Hey, would you look at that? Spoiler free for me, I guess.
Oh, yeah. You can watch it in part whatever it was. But yeah, the final boss is it's not the best boss in the entire game, and it's not the strongest boss in the entire game either. In fact, in the original, it was even weaker than it is in the remake. So props for the remake for making him more stronger and more resilient. But the original final boss was like really brain dead easy, even for a first time player.
You just throw the golden eggs at him.
Yeah, because like I said, for this remake boss, I brought my TMP and the Magnum, but for the original, I would only have the handgun and maybe a couple of hand grenades, and that's it. And also, since I've mastered the original so much, I can make it through that game with a level 1 handgun throughout the entire game. He is weak to a level 1 handgun in the original.
Is he actually?
Yeah, because you know the glowing fuck me lights. Yeah, that you can burst those open with just a level 1 handgun, and he'll be stunned.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, not in the remake though. Not in the remake though. That's why I brought the Magnum, because the Magnum can actually pierce the glowing fuck me eyes. Yeah.
The glowy fuck me eyes.
I mean, that's what they are. You can't deny that. Gee, where am I supposed to hit the boss?
I wonder where its weak spot is.
Yeah, I wonder that too. It definitely isn't.
Can you? We make it like this like kids shows. Like, can you find where the weak spot is? Very good.
Yeah. Yeah. And also with...
Oh, you were saying?
No, go ahead, finish the joke.
Oh, what do we need to use on the weak spot? Very good, the knife!
Yes, very good, yeah. Stabbing him does the most damage, and that's also where in the original, because like hitting one of those glowing fuck me eyes stunned him instantly, and then you could do the knife attack. In the remake, you do have to hit like the big main 4 eyes, and then he'll finally go down. So yeah, they made this boss a little tougher and less brain dead, and he also has those like acid vomit projectiles, which he never had in the OG. I actually don't remember what attacks the OG Saddler had, because I would finish him off so soon. Oh, and speaking of which. So yeah.
Is that actually it?
That was it.
No,
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
we still have the second phase,
Okay.
which is still just as easy. But remember, like, I've upgraded my Magnum like to 100% now, so it's at max capacity and everything, max power, max everything.
Mhm.
So yeah, the all your weapons at this point just make mincemeat out of the final boss. Which is, you know, again, better than the original, where I can make mincemeat of the boss with my level 1 handgun. I would not be able to do this final boss with level 1 anything. I really wouldn't. Oh yeah, it's just... yeah, it's the end of the game, so make all the Magnum ammo that you can. Yeah. Just keep. So, anyways, I started blasting.
Yeah. So anyway, I started blasting.
There it is, the staple of all Resident Evil games, the RPG to the final boss. Let's fucking go!
Rocket launcher in parentheses special.
Yeah, it's special because it would activate this cutscene. We did it!
Yay!
Yippee!
Man, I really wish it weren't choppy right now.
Easy game, easy life.
Womp womp.
What the hell are you doing?
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it.
Help.
Gasp.
Bride's here. You coming?
Oh, I'll be coming.
Before we go our separate ways.
He said the thing.
Hey!
He said the thing.
I see.
Oh, so that's why they call it that.
That's why they call it separate ways.
That makes so much sense now.
Better get a move on.
Cute.
Very cute.
I was wondering where my house key went.
All right, bye, Leon. See you in Resident Evil 6.
Bye, Felicia.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't understand. Why would she just...
Well, she just ran off with the RE5 plot MacGuffin.
There's
So,
no
yeah.
time to explain. We gotta get out.
Yeah, we
The
gotta
whole place
go.
is exploding. Quick, get in the elevator.
Yeah, and now it's time for the obligatory. Oh no, time limit. We gotta get out. Resident Evil
Yeah.
moment.
We have to get
Oh,
back to
Resident
Samus's
Evil-
ship.
Okay, I take that back. Yeah, no, this is the Metroid escape sequence. Not every Resident Evil game has this. Most of them do though.
Okay, just that the ones I've played and or seen, you know, do have this at like the end of the game.
Right.
Like
Let's see.
The first game, I think even the second game.
Yeah. Actually, I think RE5 was the first one to not have them. Actually,
Oh,
now
I
that
see.
I'm thinking about it, yeah. Because usually these timer sequences would be during the final boss, which is why they're so easy. Yeah, but not this time. This one is an actual escape sequence. Yeah. I really like the attention to detail here with all the dying all the dying Ganados lying around, because like the main parasite is dead now, so all the other ones are just lying dead as well now
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Here we go, the jet ski.
Whee!
This time the jet ski has a health bar and doesn't die in one fucking hit.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot. Oh no, I missed one jump. I guess I gotta do the whole thing again.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah, they gave it a health bar here because there's a lot more debris in the river here than there was in the original. Yeah. They had these falling rocks in the original, but nothing like debris like. Man, I really wish the video weren't choppy right now. 'Cause during those ramps, if you hold the action button, you can do a trick with the jet ski, and you just earn money like it was a fucking arcade game.
You saw a fucking he did like a flip.
And he got 100,000 pesetas for that. Man, where did that money come from? No fucking clue. There we go. Man,
Yo, Mario Kart's going crazy.
Freedom!
We did it. That was the game. What was our time, GDQ?
Yeah, and that's time.
I did it. I saved the world.
Alright, Las Plagas is no more. Don't look at RE5.
Mission accomplished, right?
Mission accomplished. You're home safe.
Thank you for saving
And we're
me.
not out of the woods yet.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, that line has always bothered me, even in the original as well, because it made it seem like there's still more games.
You don't need
It's like, mission accomplished, right? Not quite. There's a fourth section in the game where I had to drive you through the streets of Washington, D.C. Oh, there are zombies here too. Man, I didn't know. I didn't know the events of RE6 happened immediately after RE4.
Condor 1? Rooster Condor 1, do you read me? Come in.
Oh.
I said come
And
in.
look at them ride into the sun. Actually, that's a sunrise because the events of RE4 took place on a single day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Really
that's
now?
the sun rising there. Yeah. His
Damn.
entire. I know. Leon had the craziest day of his
What an
life.
eventful day.
He had one of the craziest days in his life. And remember, he became a cop on the day of the Raccoon City outbreak. So he's had two very interesting days in his life.
Wow.
I don't know what else he
Man,
does in his off
day.
time. Huh?
I said, man, what a day.
Yeah.
All in a
much
day's
so.
work.
Well, yeah, that's the game. And I really like this camera pan of all the paintings here because it gets to show you like all the villagers before the Las Plagas came. And so they're just out doing their own like mundane routines.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a baby Luis and his grandfather actually.
Oh.
But yeah, look at them. Look, it's always like they're so peaceful, just innocent, just living their lives, all their daily routines, etc., etc. Look
Yeah.
at them. They're having village time with the children. That's nice.
Yeah. Hey, just living their life, doing work, having fun, just all around, good people doing good.
Yep. And then
Oh,
Los Illuminados came.
And then everything,
Yeah.
and everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Is that Mother Miranda? What the fuck? Never mind. But yeah, then Los Illuminados came. They started putting the villagers to work, digging out the plaga. There's the amber right there.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
time I saw this, well, in the original, it was extremely unsettling.
Oh yeah, very much so. It's supposed to be, yeah. Because like yeah.
Yeah, because what we're seeing is the before and after of the village.
Yeah. Man. Colts, am I right? Well, man, I don't remember this post-credit scene in the original game. Oh.
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
We do not pay you to ask questions. All you need to know.
You don't pay me at all, don't you?
100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expert.
There he is.
Oh my God! Who is it?
Millions of cash.
Average RE4 players.
Oh, it's Whisker.
Yep. The main villain of the entire franchise, Albert Wesker. Man, we thought that bro was dead. Actually, no, it's funny. It's really funny, actually. Because in Resident Evil 1, canonically, Wesker died in that game at the hands of Tyrant. But he made his grand return in Resident Evil Code Veronica. And now he has all of his superpowers. Because apparently, what was revealed in Resident Evil 5, he himself is a BOW, but he couldn't get his powers activated until he was killed by Tyrant in Resident Evil 1. Make sense of that.
Fuck, what does BOW stand for again?
Biological
weapon.
biological weapon or some shit.
Oh, so what you're telling me is, even in Resident Evil 1, before it was revealed that he was a bad guy, he was already a BOW.
Yes.
Oh yeah, but he just had he was like physically only like a human.
I see.
Right.
It's kind of funny when sequel games and series reveal shit like like, oh, I was already this in the first game, but it was never revealed and other stuff like
Right.
that.
I mean, it's like how Resident Evil 5 did it. It actually, like, it was a retcon, but it was kind of necessary, as opposed to when Code Veronica reintroduced him and he had his superpowers then, and there's literally no explanation as to why he was still alive. So yeah, RE5 actually doing a little course correction at the same time as retconning. So that's yeah. Man, I do not like Code Veronica's story at all. But yeah, no, but that was the big thing of this game. What it means in the broader scope of the timeline is that Wesker was working behind the scenes with Ada to get the Lost Plagas, and man, the events that transpire in Resident Evil 5 is like a culmination of all the plots that came before it, including this one.
I see. Huh.
Yeah. But yeah, that is the remake of Resident Evil 4. One of the greatest games of all time remade. Yeah. So I know some of us have some experience with the original, whether it's like you played it before or some just light exposure to it. But what did you guys think of this game?
Honestly, I think it does pretty well as a remake. You know, changing things up a bit and balancing out a few things. Yeah, but overall, it was pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Josh?
Yeah, I mean, even though I'm not really you know, I don't have a whole lot of experience with the Resident Evil series, just kind of in general. I still had a lot of fun with this remake. it was very interesting to kind of see and hear about all the, you know, how the game kind of like evolved from back then to what it is now, and how all the changes and stuff they got made and stuff like that. And I still remember we were talking about, like, if you know, if Sonic Frontiers was a bad game, I would have become a Resident Evil fan instead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, if you had stopped being a Sonic fan, if Frontiers was bad, I would have introduced you to the Resident Evil franchise. Said,
Yeah.
Here's a good, well, here's a decent franchise. There's only a couple of bad games here, and please do not engage with the fan base at all, just like Sonic. So, familiar territory.
Yeah.
Bye.
But yeah, no, this was really cool. I don't think I ever like finished or was fully part of the old playthrough that we did on the channel.
Yeah. You were there for a couple of episodes, but we never did finish that original playthrough.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm hoping at some time we can do the original game as well. I mean, hey, it's a completely different experience, so. Yeah, same plot, different experience. So, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the remake was really cool. I liked it.
Yeah. All right. Does Carlos have anything insightful to say?
Carlos, heal for emotional torment.
Well, you're not wrong. But anything?
No.
Well,
All right. Well, of course, your opinion doesn't matter. Well, hey, come on now. You have to say something about the OG RE4 giving you Devil May Cry, ergo giving you DMC5.
Yeah,
right?
but that's the OG, not the remake.
Fair. Hey, the only hope is now that the only hope for you now, I guess, since they made the RE4 remake, does that mean DMC6 is in development?
Yeah, DMC6 is in development.
I remember the interview questions of developers saying, so you know the story behind the development of original RE4, right? Right. Does that mean DMC6 is in development too? Oh, no, I don't know what you mean. Nuh-uh.
It's a hope
man.
for us.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I hope you guys do get it soon and figure out where the story continues on from there. But, yeah. Man, this game is so fucking good. Man, I was one of the people that before this came out, I was like, OG RE4 doesn't really need a remake because it's still as badass as it is today as it was then. Now that it's out and you can feel all the different gameplay differences between the two, it's like, yeah, maybe a remake. It did fix a couple of things. The original is still playable. Still very playable, which is something you arguably couldn't say about like the original trilogy on the PlayStation, because they, you know, fixed camera angles, tank controls, and all that. Really disengaging for modern players today, which is a plus for the remakes, actually.
Oh yeah. That too.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've played the classic games, and I have gotten myself accustomed to tank controls, so it's just in my muscle memory now. Yeah, I have played it. Well, I've played all the mainline games. I refuse to touch the spin-offs.
That's fair.
Yeah. Also, like, I don't expect you guys to know this, but there's like conflicting points about the two Resident Evil Revelation games, whether they're canon or not. Some lists include them in there, some others don't.
Some don't.
So, I don't know if they're canon or not. I don't know. But it's interesting.
73 saves.
73 saves.
Hey, that's something you can never do in the classic games because you had to have those stupid fucking ink ribbons. But yeah, I got an A! Let's fucking go. Was that the last thing I showed?
It kind of seems like
I
it.
guess. Well, yeah, I see the loading screen right here. But I guess that's just where I cut off the video. Okay, whatever. But yeah, that was a remake of my favorite game of all time, and I am very happy to say that it was a damn good fucking time. Like this, the thing about
DMC
RE4.
1 Remake 1?
I mean, it probably could use one.
Yeah, I also had the same problems of fucking fixed camera angles.
Yeah, almost as if it was supposed to be a Resident Evil game. But yeah, that's and like why I love RE4 so much is like when I first played the original, it was like one of the most unique adrenaline rushes that I've ever felt, and I haven't really felt it with any other game
My dick is extremely
ever,
hard
really.
right now.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
No denying,
So-
yeah. I am just half full mass, completely erect. Nothing will stop me now.
Yeah, like
My
it
body
is.
is ready.
Yeah, yeah, it's just like I wish I could describe like the specific adrenaline rush that I have with RE4. It's not an adrenaline rush I can get with very many games really. Honestly, the only ones that I'm thinking about are RE4, the remake, parts of RE5, and maybe Gears 5. Maybe. But honestly, I can't find it anywhere else. So that's just like why I really fucking love this game. I get adrenaline rushes from other action games, don't get me wrong, and other Resident Evil games as well, but like it's not
It's not the
it's
same.
very yeah, it's just not the same. It really isn't. It's just very, very unique. So yeah. Yeah. And that and when I say this is the first Resident Evil game we're doing for the channel, that means we're doing more. I'm probably wanting to do the entire mainline franchise for the channel. So look forward to seeing that. Both originals and remakes, and maybe 9 when it comes out, potentially either next year or 2026. I don't know. The thing about the Resident Evil plots are they're not that serious, as in like you can jump into the franchise whenever and not give a fuck about the story. The only time where I disagree with that is the transition from Resident Evil 7 to Resident Evil 8, because those stories actually do coincide with one another. So that's probably the only game I'd want to do in order story wise. But everything else, and it's also dependent whether RE9 continues off of RE Village or not. So maybe we'll do RE9 soon. Maybe we don't know anything about it yet. Nothing at all. Looking forward to it though. But yeah, the next one we'll be doing the Separate Ways campaign next year as well. Then probably after that, the original game. Just get the best game out of the way, and then we can make our way to the drudgery that is Code Veronica RE0
it's all
and
gonna be
RE6.
downhill after this one.
It's all gonna be downhill from here. Oh man, but I'm glad you guys could come and enjoy this with me. This is a really fun time, and
Yeah, it was great.
yeah. And please look forward to all the other Resident Evil games that we'll do for the channel. Yeah.
You will
Alrighty.
do for the channel.
Carlos is like, the fuck you mean we?
Who the fuck is we?
You mean Wii? Nintendo Wii?
Oh, I could do the Wii version of RE4.